everybody, welcome back to another video with Lord Your Soul. If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual bitch putting everybody on. What I intend to do is to teach people that God and Jesus and the universe coexist as one. Now today in this video, guys, this video is going to be a requested video from multiple people who all wanted to know about how to manifest your perfect love from scratch, from however you want it to be, because you can genuinely make the love of your life into whoever you want them to be, into whatever you want them to be, and you can even decide what kind of person they're going to be before you meeting them. Now, it is very important for you all to remember just how easy this is to do, because obviously within the law of assumption, which is what we practice over here, manifesting everything that we want, whether it be love, money, business, whatever, literally anything in your life, is a very, very, very simple thing to do. The only thing that you need to do though is just open your mind. Because upon you opening your mind, there is a multitude of different things that can happen in your favor. And that does not leave out love, especially because I know that with love, a lot of people favor this. This is something that people unintentionally put on a pedestal because they tend to really seek out trying to find the perfect partner, the love of their lives, the soulmates, the twin flames that they want, whatever the case is. But in reality, I'm going to tell you guys, the love that you want is not any higher than you think that it is. It is not on a pedestal. It is not impossible for you to manifest your dream person. And it is also not impossible for you to manifest maybe one of your love interests to be an even more perfect version of what they already are. Whether it be you wanting to manifest them from scratch or reinventing somebody you already know, I'm gonna let you know that you can definitely do it. The whole key here though is just don't stress out. Keep it as simple as it actually is. Let this all work out in your favor. And so we're gonna get started with the video so that we can get to talking about that. But really quick, guys, if you are manifesting love, if you're visualizing yourself with your loved one, if you're doing what you gotta do for yourself, I'm gonna tell you right now, the binaural beats in the background that I'm playing right here right now is going to help you out in regards to you staying focused in the way that you're supposed to be staying focused, so that you can continue to meditate on that desire, because it is already yours right now the same second that you say that it is. When it comes to you manifesting everyone to be the way that you want them to be, the love of your life, whatever, the only thing that you need to do is just know it. And what better way for you to just know it than for you to be visualizing that right in front of you, because it literally is right in front of you. If you are a visualizer, a conscious manifester, somebody who likes to just chill, which I completely feel, the link to this binaural beat album will be down below for y'all, as it is law of assumption based and definitely meant to help you manifest every single thing that you want, because period, you already have it all because we said so, and that's it. But alright guys, now we can get started with the video right now so that we can get to talking about manifesting your perfect person from scratch, whether it be, again, you manifesting them to be the way that you want them to be before you even meet them, or even making someone that you already know into an even better version of what they already are, whatever it is. Just remember that everyone is you pushed out, and however you perceive this person to be is going to be exactly how they will manifest for you, okay? Now, okay, great. Now that we're in, I'm gonna tell you guys first things first is, again, you have to be open-minded. This is very important. When it comes to conscious manifesting, there can be some people who do feel limited off, or at least like they cannot get what they want in regards to the limitless amounts of options that they actually have. And this is probably because of a limiting belief that they were taught when they were younger, of things that they were told when they were growing up. Maybe even your grandparents told you that you would be very lucky to find somebody who's going to be perfect for you. They're not going to love you if you look like this, if you act like that, whatever. Like, I don't want to hear it, and it doesn't matter. Get all that shit out of your mind, because the limiting beliefs is not going to help you out in anything. The only thing that you do need to be focused on though is the fact that you can and will have exactly what you want here, because again, the love is not any higher than you think that it is. It is not on the pedestal that you belong on. You are still the god of your reality. You're still 110% in control. You're still the person who gets shit done in your favor. So how can you fail at you manifesting your dream person? You can't. Because if you see that person perfectly within your mind and you know that they exist, you have to trust that they exist for you, because they absolutely do. There is no better feeling than knowing this, because I'm gonna tell you guys, I definitely for myself manifested my perfect partner from scratch even before I met him. And even after meeting him and being with him, there were certain things that I amplified to be even better. And the way that I did this was all through my assumptions. When it came to me manifesting this, I am going to say there is no specific routine that I followed. I didn't say I'm gonna affirm 15 minutes at night, 15 minutes in the morning. I'm gonna meditate on it for 10 minutes. Like, none of that stuff. The only thing that I did was I changed my perception from thinking that the person who's gonna come to me is just gonna be whoever the universe wants to give me, and I instead began to invent him in my mind, okay? So I had a whole journal written out. I remember, like, I used to have a lot of fun with this because it's very amazing. Like, it's a good feeling knowing that you can deadass write write down what you want out of whoever, and then get that exact version of them because you're not settling for less, alright? So like I said, I would have a lot of fun with this. I remember I would go to class, study hall, and I would spend the entire class hour just writing down all of the traits that I wanted this person to have in my life. Again, I did not know him though. This was before I even knew him, but I'm gonna tell you guys, I literally manifested him to be exactly what I said he was going to be when I wrote him down on my paper. I didn't settle for less than that. So that was step number one. Like I said, I had to remain open-minded. I had to keep my mind open in regards to how amazing I knew he was going to end up being because I decided on that. I didn't want to settle for less, like I said. I've been through a lot of stuff in love. I was not gonna go backwards. I've been through this, that, this kind of guy, the guy who looks good but acts like an asshole, the guy who doesn't really meet my needs but he's good in other areas. Bitch, I want 110%. It's not 90, it's not 99, it's not 80, 50, 60. I don't give a fuck. It's not anything less than 110. So I'm gonna tell you guys right now that upon you, if you do want to do this for yourself, write down every single thing that you want from this person. Go ahead and do that. Open up your journal. It doesn't have to be a manifestation journal. I didn't have a manifestation journal. I just had a journal that I would write in. But if you do have a manifestation journal, feel free to just bust that bitch open and get to writing. Start writing down the features that you want this person to have, whether it be physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, anything that you want. Write it down as if this person already has it because they already do. Okay, so upon you writing it down, the way that you would go about it is, this person is tall enough to carry me. They always make me laugh. They always pay for my meals. They understand me in a way nobody else does. We watch movies together. We have the same interests. We listen to the same kinds of music. We like the same things. We do everything together. They can't imagine living without me. They're so loyal to me. They are somebody who wants the best for me. They are somebody who loves me endlessly. Write these things down, guys, as if it is already happening right now. That was another thing that I did, was I didn't say this person will, this person will, this person. I said this person is, this person is, this person is. They do this, they do that. They are already constantly doing this thing in the present moment because I was not settling for eventually getting that person, for they will be that way. When I meet them, they will. No, hell no. It is right now. And if you are somebody, like I am going to say, don't overthink this. If you are somebody who does like to say they will, they will, they will, that is completely fine as long as you know that they will actually means they do. Like right now, you're not going to wait for that shit, okay? But to make things even clearer for yourself and more confident, you can always say, like I said, right now they are, right now they are, like things like that, whatever makes you feel best, okay? So upon you writing these things down, you will feel a big sense of relief knowing that there is somebody like that out there for you. Because while you are writing all of these things about this person, or even just visualizing them, if you don't even want to write them, just knowing it at least, I am going to say that it is going to be so unbelievably important that you do not limit yourself off by thinking, oh, but will they really? But what if they're not actually like that? But what if they're an asshole? But what if they turn out like, do not do that to yourself. That is the number one most important thing. Do not put any kinds of limits into this, because you limiting yourself off and you thinking about how there's a potential, like even a 1% chance that they will not end up being exactly how you want them to be. Because upon you being in the state of this person being everything that you want them to be, you have to trust that. Like you need to be confident in what you're writing, what you're visualizing, what you're telling yourself. This is not a joke. You're not going to go back to the assholes that you had before. You're not going to settle for the love that you had when you were a senior in high school, a senior in college. It doesn't matter what time it is or when it was or whatever. The whole point is that you're not settling for what you dealt with before. So that's exactly why this person is going to be perfect, because they are already perfect, because you said that they are, and that's it. You're not settling for less than that. Now, after you've written down all of your stuff and you said, this person is exactly who I want them to be, the other thing that I want you guys to do, which is exactly what I did for myself, is to start living as if this is the truth, okay? You start telling yourself this person is this person is that, they do this, they do that, whatever it is, and then you start believing it as if it is already done. They are like this. I'm so happy to be with someone like this. This person is perfect for me because I manifested them to be perfect for me. I love everything about them because they love everything about me. You gotta understand that the second that you give birth to this person that you are creating, you have to stay loyal to the fact that they actually are that way. Each and every single day, you keep that idea within your mind. Even if you don't know how y'all are gonna meet, you haven't met them yet, I don't know what's gonna happen. It is okay for you to wonder a little bit, for you to be like, I wonder if today's gonna be the day, like that kind of stuff, but very surface levelly, okay? That's what I did for myself as well. I do remember wondering when I was gonna meet them, like, oh, is it gonna be here? Is it gonna be there? Maybe at the store today, like that kind of stuff, but it wasn't that deep ever. That's super important. Like, remember, do not ever make it that deep, because if you start sitting there and you're like, when is it gonna be, bro? Like, when am I gonna meet them? It's taking too long. It's been forever. I can't imagine. Like, right then and there, you are going into a whole other state of lack when you're not supposed to be there. Remember, you were in the state of the wish fulfilled. You already had that thing. So if you already had that thing, you got to maintain having that thing by understanding that it doesn't matter what's going to happen. You just know that it will because it already has, because you see it within your mind. There is no greater feeling than knowing that this is the truth, because upon you visualizing all these things and even telling yourself that it's the truth and just knowing it, it is not supposed to feel desperate to you. You're not supposed to feel like somebody who is still begging the universe, oh my god, but when? That is not you being in the wish fulfilled. That is you thinking that you are trying to manipulate the 3D, but it doesn't fucking matter. Stop asking so many questions because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Understand that this is not, again, a desperate energy. Being strong-minded and confident is exactly what gets the job done, but it's all because you already know. You are already confident in the fact that it is done right here, right now. So what else is there to wonder about, to worry about, to overthink about? Absolutely nothing else, because it is already done. You staying loyal to that thing, y'all would be so unbelievably surprised to see how quickly that will end up manifesting for you. As I can say for myself, I honestly, no, I wasn't even surprised when I met that person. I wasn't even shocked or anything, because I was already so fulfilled within the fact that it was done. It wasn't like a huge thing where I was like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe it, this is the person. I was very happy in that way, very excited, like, oh my god, it's them kind of thing. But it wasn't something where I was like, oh my fucking gosh, they actually manifested for me. Like, absolutely not. Remember who you are. Remember that nothing is a surprise. Remember that nothing is shocking. Nothing here is anything that's like blowing your mind in the way that you cannot believe you actually manifested that, because why is that unbelievable? Remember that you wanted that person. Why wouldn't you have them? It is as easy as that. And it really is as easy as that. Despite me not knowing how he looked like, despite me not even knowing who he was, I just invented him within my mind and I basically gave birth to him. It's kind of like what Megan Fox said. I just remember that, like the give birth thing. She said that she manifested Machine Gun Kelly. I remember she's like, I manifested when I was 4. Something like that. I'll put it right here for y'all to read it. But she basically said that she manifested him to be like tall, blue-eyed, tattooed and all this stuff, and that she feels like she basically gave birth to him because she wanted that desire and she got it. So right then and there, that's kind of an example, or even a birds before land sign for you to understand that it is already done for you. Like, you deadass gave birth to that person. And even a person, if you already know them and you never spoken to them, or maybe you had one conversation with them, or maybe you do know them but you don't know everything about them, or maybe you know everything about them, regardless, you can still make them everything that you want them to be. So if you meet someone who you really like and you have a crush on, you're like, oh, he's so sexy, she's so fine, whatever, make them into what you want them to be. They're so kind to me, they're so loving to me, they love everything that I love, we get along so well, we vibe together so well, we are the best couple ever, our love grows stronger each and every single day. Like, that kind of energy, that is a very attractive energy, because you are dead ass manifesting everything that you want out of that person. It is not impossible to change people that you already know. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it is not impossible, because like I said, I've also done that for myself. Or maybe you want to amplify a certain feature. They're really kind to me, but they're really kind to me. They like to pay for everything that I eat, that I buy, that I do this. They love to pay for me because they love it. You just made someone who is kind of buying everything for you into someone who's buying everything for you. No settling, no in between, no nothing. It's not one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, we like this kind of music, but like he really doesn't like when I listen to that. Who gives a fuck? Yes, he does. He loves when you listen to that because he vibes with you with it. It is so serious, guys. Like, it is so simple. Y'all see what I'm saying? It's all about being open-minded. The only time that you can really not get what you want here is if you start adding questions to it, start overthinking it. But what if he doesn't? But what if they're just not like that? What if their parents taught them? It doesn't matter what their parents said. I don't care what they said. I don't care what you thought they liked before. People's interests change over time. If people can naturally change into completely different people within 5 years time, right? What makes you think that you can't speed up that process and make them into what you want them to be right now? Just because they like metal and you like R&B doesn't mean that you can't transition this person to liking R&B like you. It's not that big of a deal. And this is not to say that you shouldn't accept people for who they are, but I'm just saying, if you have a certain preference in mind and it's kind of non-negotiable, where you're like, I want this person to be exactly who I want them to be because I've been visualizing me being with this soulmate my entire life, you have the entire opportunity to make that happen. You don't have to settle for less. This is your world for a reason. It's all about you staying loyal to the version of them that you want them to be. So as long as you have that version of them in your mind, remember to maintain it, to hold it, and to let it actually manifest in your favor, especially because, like I said, people change over time regardless. This right here is something you can even use as a placebo effect. You know, people change, people's interests change, people's beliefs change, people have growth spurts, people's hair type does change over time, this and that changes over, anything can happen, okay? There are no limits to the amount of things that can happen. So if you know that you are as limitless as I'm telling you that you are, and that yes, you can definitely speed up the process in which you want someone someone to be a certain type of way for you. You want this person to come into your life already being the way that you want them to be. Whatever, I just want y'all to understand that you have created this for yourself because you are that strong of a manifester, and you absolutely are. There is no you settling for less than that. There is no you leaving that person to go find somebody else, unless you really want to. But if you don't want to, you know what I'm trying to say, manifest that bitch. There is no reason for you to feel like you have to settle for someone who will come into your life not being the way that you want them to be. The love of your life is the love of your life for a reason. You make them better with your assumptions. Better for you, better for them, better for your entire, like, everything. It's all falling into place right now though for you because you said so, and that's it. And if this was not simple enough, I'm gonna tell you it cannot get any more simple than this. I'm telling you exactly what I did at 17 years old. Extremely simple. I didn't know about the law of assumption back then. I didn't know shit about all this stuff. The only thing that I knew is that I could manifest exactly what I wanted because I wanted to, and I did, and that was all there was to it. It was just me and my little journal against the world, and the world manifested for me. That's all there is to it, really. I'm telling you, it really is. So don't worry about what your parents are telling you. Don't worry about what you thought. Don't worry about the person that your best friend settled for, whatever. Doesn't matter because it's not you. You just got to make shit happen for yourself though, okay? So make it happen for yourself and get that perfect partner right here, right now, because they're already done in your favor. They're already manifested for you right now because you said so, and that's it. But alright guys, that's basically it for my video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I intend that this video helped you out to the best of its ability, and I know that it did because guys, like I said, as a requested video, I really want to help y'all out. Like, I completely understand what it is to want to manifest your perfect partner from scratch because I was definitely one of those people too. You know, I went through a lot of stuff, like I said, in love. I dealt with all kinds of people that I did not like, in the way that they treated me a certain type of way, in the way that they just weren't everything that I wanted them to be, you know, like I was settling. And so that's why I had to learn for myself that in order for me to be happy, genuinely happy in love, and for me to have the person that was always meant for me, I had to force them to be exactly who I wanted them to be. Not force, wrong word. I had to manifest this person to be the way that I wanted it to be. And nope, that is not forcing. You manifest each and every single day. No matter what it is that you're doing, you are manifesting a certain situation, a certain thing, a certain outcome, a certain opportunity, whatever it is. You are manifesting it. So right here, right now, you manifesting this person is not you forcing someone to be someone that they're not against their will. It's you changing your perception on that person and that person matching your perception, because everyone is you pushed out. Whatever you perceive about a certain person is exactly how they're going to act and behave with you. If you perceive someone who is a total asshole to every other person to be a complete gentleman to you, I'm gonna tell you guys, it's gonna be on some Damon and Elena shit if you watch The Vampire Diaries, on some Edward and Bella stuff too, like anything. I'm telling you right here, right now, anything is possible. So do not limit yourself off to thinking that certain people have to be a certain way, that I'll be lucky if my soulmate is actually as perfect as I want them to be. There are plenty of stories online of people talking about their perfect partner being with the love of their life, somebody who is literally exactly what they want them to be, but not even because they sat there and was like, please God, let this happen. It was more of like they just knew that they were going to be met with somebody who was going to love them in the way that they were never loved before. Like, why would that not be possible for you? If it's possible for other people, it is 110% possible for you. So start to eliminate all those limiting beliefs about all men cheat, all girls play around, certain people are fucked up and that shit. Like, no, it doesn't have to be that way, and I don't want to hear that either. If your perfect partner is not exactly who you want them to be, I'm gonna tell you right now, do not settle for less, and do not go out of your way to not get exactly what you want because you think that you have to settle for this person just because they have money, but they're a complete asshole low-key, or this person who's really good looking, but they're such a bum. No, hell to the fuck no. It's no in-between. I'm a Capricorn. We don't play about who we love because everyone we love is top tier for a reason, and they really are. Like, why would they not be? We deserve top tier love. We deserve top tier everything, so we're gonna get that. And that's why me, a Capricorn, is here telling you exactly how to do the same exact thing for yourself. Because if it's not a person who makes you quiver in the bedroom, pay for your meals, love you down, love you up, give you everything that you want, is perfect inside and out, hilarious, watches the same movies as you, listens to the same music as you, plays guitar, whatever, I don't care what you want out of this person. They can even be someone who listens to completely different music than you, and they will still make you very happy. The whole point is that they are perfect for you because you made them out to be that way. Just don't settle. Do not settle. Do not settle. The person that you want to make from scratch, you can do it because it's already done right here, right now. But you have to feed that, continue on strong with that, make that happen because it is already happened. Don't go around thinking that, oh, but it's gonna take some time, but I don't know if they're really. It does not matter. Don't ask the questions. It does not fucking matter, not one single bit. When I was manifesting my perfect person, I was not asking any kinds of questions because I had already bombarded myself with 1,000,001 questions from all the shit storms from before, from my past, my other love situations. I already asked every question in the book. That is why I got up and I made more happen for myself. But you see, I made it. Like, I gave birth to that bitch. And that thing came out perfectly for me because that's what I deserved. I was not settling for less. So do not ever go for anyone or anything that does not make you happy. Don't sit around thinking that they're gonna be mid. Don't think that you have to chase them either. Like, don't think that you're gonna manifest the perfect person, but that you're gonna have to chase them down because they're not gonna love you all the way. They are going to love you, be obsessed with you, want every ounce of you. They're gonna be upside down, left and right, crazy about you because you have decided on that. There are no amount of limits in this world that could ever keep you from finding the love of your life and keeping them and letting them be everything that you want them to be. So just take that into consideration and take a big fat good look at all the happy couples out here with love in your heart, knowing that if it was possible for them, it is definitely possible for me. Jealousy is never the key, and you looking at these couples with bitter energy is not going to get you any closer to yours. Wake up and smell the damn coffee that your SP made for you. Oh yeah, bitch, perfect for you. Exactly. Just let it happen though. You gotta let it happen. It's all about you. At the end of the day, it is entirely 110% up to you. So manifest that 110% perfect soulmate, twin flame, perfect partner. Don't care who they are, what you want to call them, but just manifest them because you can. That's it. Y'all got this shit though. I had no doubts about it, and neither do you, because you know that this does exist for you, and it absolutely does. Don't sleep on that. But alright, my love, thank y'all so much again for watching my video. I intend that it helps all of you guys who requested for this video, and even the people who are just watching this out of curiosity how to make it happen for themselves. I want you all to know that this is very possible. You can do this. I know that you can. I promise you that you can, because if I did it, somebody who believes I was extremely limited at one point did it, then you can as well. So let's do it. Let's do it. It's the only thing that is meant for you because you deserve that shit, and that's it. Don't settle for less. Never. I will see y'all this Thursday for another video. Thank y'all so much again for watching. May God bless you always, and please take care, everybody. And let's go, go, go all the way, babe, because your babe is meeting you on the other side. Gotta keep it going, though. Gotta keep pushing. Gotta keep manifesting them to be perfect in your favor because they already are. Right here, right now, they are everything that you want them to be because why wouldn't they be? Of course they are. But the reason that they are is because you manifested them to be exactly who you want them to be. If you want to manifest your perfect partner from scratch, go ahead and do that. If you want to give them certain traits, certain physical qualities, certain things upside down, left and right that make you happy, go ahead and do that. There are no limits to the amount of things that you can manifest out of this perfect person, but it's all because you are allowing that to actually be the case for you. You are very powerful though, and you do have all the power within you to actually make this happen. You just have to believe in yourself. This is also why self-concept is really important, because believing that you deserve this kind of love and that this is simple for you to do is exactly what makes this so simple for you to do. It's just all about staying strong, just knowing that I'm not going to settle for less. They are the perfect person, and it's not too good to be true. Nothing is ever too good to be true. I never want to hear y'all talking about having the perfect person is too good to be true. No, the fuck it's not. If people are out here enjoying their perfect partners in their perfect lives and they're not questioning it, running from it, doing the most to get rid of it, then do not do that to yourself, because you know that you deserve best, and you absolutely do. It's all about what you know for yourself though. So if you want that person, you know it. Make it happen. Give birth to them the same second that you decide on them, because they are already yours right here, right now, because we said so. And that's it. It is that simple. Promise y'all that. Bye. Come on girl, come on boy, let's manifest bae to be exactly how we want them to be, because we deserve a love that is everything that we've always wanted it to be. Your boo is not a million light years away. They don't live on the other side of this earth where you cannot find them. They did not get stuck in traffic. They are right there with you the same second that you decide on them. But you have to be the reason that they are decided, because this reality belongs to you for a reason. Creating your perfect partner is as simple as writing down their perfect qualities, envisioning their perfect qualities, just knowing that they are perfect for you because you have decided on that. But this is not a life for you to be running around claiming that love is hard to find. I can't find the perfect person. I don't know. No. Yes, you do. They're not hard to find. They're right there with you because you have decided on them. Deciding on them is exactly what helps them manifest in your favor, because they're meant to be manifest in your favor. But you're not going to run from that. You're not going to second guess that. You're not going to be the reason that you don't get them to where you want them to be because you're so afraid. Afraid of what? Afraid of having it all? Afraid of being everything with that person? Afraid of having the entire package manifested as your boo? Absolutely not. Bae is supposed to be perfect. They're supposed to be everything that you've always wanted them to be, so just let them be it. If you know that you deserve the best kind of love, you shouldn't settle for any less than that, so please don't. I did for a very long time and it didn't make me any happier. I'm telling you, you do not deserve it, and it's not normal to experience that all the time. So be the person who rises above all that bullshit and get yourself exactly what you want and what you deserve. If you know that you have a certain type, that person will be your type. If you know that you have certain requirements, that person will meet all of your requirements. Super patient, super loyal, super kind, super understanding, super beautiful, whatever. But they are everything that you want them to be. Why? Because you said so. That's it. So keep it there. Keep it going. You got the shit in the bag because you said so, and that's it. Y'all got this shit though. Love y'all so much. Keep it going just like that. This love right here is yours. Period. That's it.